Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of FIFA 20 Career Mode. We're carrying on here with Watford. We've got three more exciting games for you guys in this episode, and we're starting out in the Carabao Cup against Cardiff. We're then going on in the Premier League against Wolves, and then we're finishing up with a home game against Sheffield United. They're coming to Vicarage Road, so hopefully we can have 3 wins in this episode, carry on our momentum into the season. But we're going to carry on here in the Carabao Cup first game. We've got a couple of changes in the team. We've got Pereira back in the team, Cleverley, Welbeck starting, Chalobah in, Messina in, Dawson, Cathcart, Feminist. So we've changed quite a few of the players. And yeah, we'll see what that makes, if that makes any difference to our team. Obviously, you want to rotate the squad a little bit in the Carabao Cup. So we'll see how we do here against Cardiff. But we're going to get started here, you know, just no messing around. Cardiff, we should be able to roll over Cardiff. You know, they're obviously a championship team. But you know, we can't take them lightly. Chalobah here, just playing the ball kind of nicely in midfield, not doing anything too crazy, getting the ball out to Pereira here on the left, cutting inside as we like to do, playing the ball square to Doucouré, and Doucouré, like, what? Bro, wow, how are you hitting the keeper from there? Like, Doucouré, what are you doing? You've got all the goal to aim at, you're like 6 yards out, and he absolutely boots it into the keeper. Like, we need to be taking chances like that, but we make another chance here. I think it was another header there by Welbeck, but just going wide. Can't believe Doucouré missed that last chance. Will Hughes now, surging in, beats his man. Danny Welbeck, can he play the ball? He can play the ball out wide to Pereira. What can Pereira do? Oh, he chops in. Can he finish? Oh, he can't finish. Roberto Pereira, again, done all the hard work chopping inside of his man. They just couldn't finish it off, man. Just finishing's been appalling in this first half so far. And yeah, God, just can't believe we haven't finished those chances. We should be 2-0 up, definitely. Pereira again here on the left, trying to see if he can get us away. Cuts inside. Can he find the pass? He can find the pass to Will Hughes. What will he do? He'll square it to Welbeck, and Welbeck puts it away. But, no, well, I thought that was the case. It's become offside. I think it was probably Will Hughes that was offside there. Pereira cut inside there beautifully and deciding to take, instead of taking the shot, just played it nicely into Will Hughes. But Will Hughes was probably just, what, like a couple of centimetres offside. And just no luck for him this time. But we're probing, just not getting that end result. Cardiff haven't really posed us too many problems. As I say that, they do break, beat a defender. What will they do now? Plays it back to Tomlin. What will he do? He plays it to Patterson. Back to Tomlin, back to Patterson. And the first time finish from Patterson has gone past Aurelio Gomez. Well, we didn't see that coming. We've had like 2 or 3 chances in this first half to take this game away from Cardiff. We haven't taken them. A nice little 1-2 by them, and Patterson just slots the ball past Gomez there. That's definitely not ideal. Didn't expect that, and yeah, that was pretty much it for the rest of the first half. We didn't muster any kind of comeback, so hopefully we can get a quick start to this second half, get us back on equal terms before we try and look for the winner. Maybe we ring too many changes. Maybe that was a problem. But Doucouré does play the ball out here to Will Hughes. What will he do? He cuts in on his left, gets the ball into Cleverley. Cleverley lets the ball roll across him, and he finishes it with his left foot. So just as I was saying, we needed a fast start to the second half. That's exactly what we get with Tom Cleverley, letting the ball roll across him quite cleverly, not rushing the shot with his right foot where there was defenders there, and just lashing the ball past the Cardiff City keeper there, and getting us back on level terms super early in the second half. So hopefully we can press on now and try and get this goal to go ahead. We definitely made the chances for it in the first half. Cardiff this time with Josh or Jacob Murphy. I always get confused. They are twins, but manages to cross the ball in and defended well there by Messina at the far post. But yeah, Josh and Jacob Murphy. I always get confused which ones are which. I think one's at Cardiff and one's somewhere else. But anyways, I'm getting distracted. We are on the break here. Roberto Pereira out on the left. What will he do? What can he do? He can square the ball to Jonathan Ikone, who'd come on just recently. And Jonathan Ikone tucks the ball away there. The ball was played probably slightly behind him, which made the finish probably a lot more difficult than it needed to be. But you know, Jonathan Ikone being our best player, look at that, just able to just shovel the ball in. Great little passage of play from Pereira to get the ball into Ikone, and Ikone just having coming on finishes that. I'm not sure if you saw that, but there was kind of a bit of mirroring action going on, and we do get that goal that sends us ahead. So exactly what we needed. Hopefully we can see this game out now. But Mendes Lang deep on the right crosses a great ball in. They hit the post, and it's come out And no sooner have we scored, we have flipping conceded. What is this joke? Like, there was me talking about consolidating the lead, and the ball comes off the base of the post, and obviously Gomez has got no chance there, and Glatzel has got Cardiff back into it. So what, for a game that I thought would be quite simple, hasn't really turned out that way. We're struggling now. We've got to go again to try and find a winner. So we'll see whether anything happens. We'll see whether we can kind of break them down. But we move to the 87th minute now. We're in the dying embers of the game. And we've got one final attack here. Jonathan Ikone playing the ball out wide to Roberto Pereira. Can he square it? Jonathan Ikone, and Neil Etheridge just comes out and swamps it at the feet of Jonathan Ikone. And I think that might be it for us. I think that might be it. And it was us. It was it. And we moved straight to penalties, as you do in the Carabao Cup. As you can see, this is probably my first set of penalties I've taken in the game. So as you're going to see in the next few clips, I am not very good at penalties. And I may cost this Watford team. Roberto Pereira taking first. I'm not sure. I had no idea what I was doing at this point. And you'll see from kind of the upcoming clips just the abysmal penalty taking from Watford. You'll see here, I couldn't master the penalty taking. I just didn't know what to do. And as you'll see there, I think we missed every single one of our penalties. And Hoylett steps up for the Cardiff's fourth, puts it away, and yeah, we lose. We lose purely based on my inability to take penalties. I don't know why the hell EA have made penalties so difficult, but that is us out of the Carabao Cup. And after that disappointing result, I'm not wasting any time faffing around. We're just going straight into that next game, which is a Premier League one against Wolves. We're resorting back to our kind of tried and tested team: Ismail Assar, Inaki Williams, Jonathan Ikone starting. So yeah, hopefully this game can go a lot better than that last one, because missing out on penalties is just a pain in the arse. And yeah, just really annoying. But we start against Wolves here. Jonathan Ikone trying to pull some strings in central midfield. We'll have to do a lot better here. Obviously away at Molineux, it's not the easiest place to come. But Jonathan Ikone gets the strike away, but saved well by Patricio, I think. Ismail Assar manages to square the ball, but Inaki Williams, I think that was, just played the ball wide there. And we had an interesting stat that came up here that Wolves were one of the lowest scoring teams in the league. So hopefully they shouldn't cause us too many problems defensively. So we'll just need to see if we can break them down. That's going to be the biggest challenge. We do have the ball out here with Ismail Assar. Can he beat his man? No, he can't. Tries to do something a little too fancy. And I think simplicity will be the key in this game. Raul Jimenez, obviously a great striker, great season last season. This started well this season as well. But managed to pinch the ball back, and we're away on the break here. Ismail Assar, what can he do? Skips past his man. Joe Gomez, that is. Joe Gomez obviously transferring to Wolves and plays it through to Jonathan Ikone. Jonathan Ikone goes around the goalkeeper. What will he do? He squares it. Why didn't he shoot? He chooses. Jonathan Ikone decides. I say, why did he too? I don't know why I decided to square the ball. It was so obviously a shot was the best option there. And I don't know. I thought I'd try and get the cheeky goal or try and get the perfect goal. And it didn't work out. And yeah, we didn't do very well. And as you can see, we cut all the way to the second half. The rest of the game was honestly pretty dull. Until this moment, when that definitely should have been a penalty. I can't believe the referee didn't give that. Maybe it would have been a little bit soft, but his legs were taken out from him, and I definitely think that's a foul. But Holebas kind of taking out a bit of anger here, and fouling his man out on the far touchline. It does receive a yellow card, but I can't believe that wasn't a penalty, man. He took his legs out. Like, if that's not a penalty, then who knows what is. I would be interested to see how EA include VAR in FIFA in the future. But anyways, that's a discussion for a whole other video. But Delafeu is breaking here on the left, as he always does. Plays the ball into Jonathan Ikone. Jonathan Ikone, can he get his shot away? He can. That was going top bins. I'm not going to lie, that was going top bins. And Rui Patricio pulled out an absolute banger of a save there. And yeah, we're still struggling here. Wolves don't look like too much of a threat, but we seem to be stalling when we're trying to work an opening here. Nothing's really working too well. We now move to the 77th minute. Like, literally nothing happens in this game. We haven't been able to break them down. They haven't been able to break us down. And yeah, honestly, this match looks like it's going nowhere. But Jonathan Ikone has the ball now in his favourite central midfield position. Plays it to Welbeck. Back to Ikone. And this time he does square it to Danny Welbeck. What a beautiful goal. That is the type of football you see from Barcelona. Tiki-taka, all those good football in place there between Jonathan Ikone and Danny Welbeck, who's come on for Inaki Williams and didn't do too well. Look at this, pop, 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 and then bang, Danny Welbeck and Jonathan Ikone linking up there. That is probably my favourite goal I've scored with Watford so far. Just beautiful play there. We've struggled so much to break this team down, but finally we do something good, and it looks like that might be the goal that gets us this victory. We move to the end of the game here, and it is the goal that gets us the victory. So we do get a crucial win away at Molineux. Away wins are going to be huge. Our home form hasn't been too good at the beginning of the season, so super duper great to get this win. Again, the lowest scoring team, Wolves didn't pose us too many threats, but we weren't that good either. But it was a moment of quality there from Jonathan Ikone, which won us that game. So yeah, fantastic play. And as you can see from the table, we move up into 4th. So obviously after the patch, the table is kind of rejiggling now as the good teams kind of come up towards the top. But we got our final game here against Sheffield United. They're visiting Vicarage Road. And as you can see, we've gone back for kind of the standard team. We got one change, I think, or 2 changes. One change, no, that is. And that is Messina coming in at left back instead of Holebas. He got caught out a couple times in that Wolves game, so I thought he could just do a bit of rest. And Messina did well in the Carabao Cup game, so we thought we'd give him a chance. But we're in front of our home fans. We haven't played in front of our home fans for a couple of games, or we haven't played again in front of them this episode. So hopefully we can put on a bit of a show for them and get a good result. But Sheffield United, tough team, tough to break down. This, as you saw at the beginning of this week, they beat Arsenal in real life, and they held out pretty well defensively. So again, this won't be an easy game by any means. So we'll have to really be on top form if we can. But Jonathan Ikone, again, central to so much that we do. Feeding the ball into Inaki Williams, getting the ball back into Jonathan Ikone. Can he get his shot away? Wow. Jonathan Ikone feeling hype. He's got that OJ, and he tries to chip the keeper there. Ismail Assar getting a yellow card for something previously, but Jonathan Ikone really feeling the juice right now, trying to chip the goalkeeper there, but getting no luck. But we do get the corner here. The ball comes back out to Ismail Assar. Can he get his crossing? He can. And Doucouré with a finessed glancing header. One of the best headers that I've probably scored in many FIFAs, let alone this FIFA, which is notoriously hard for scoring headers. But look at that. What a beautiful glancing header past the, I think, Dean Henderson, the Sheffield United goalkeeper is. And that's an incredibly hard skill. I think Inaki Williams does really well there to just duck out of the way and make sure he doesn't block that. But again, a game that could have been really tough. We do manage to break the deadlock in the 42nd minute. And I think, I don't think there's going to be too many more goals in this game, the way we've been playing and the way Sheffield United have been playing. And as you can see, we jumped straight into the second half. Nothing happened, so I decided to make 3 substitutions, bringing on Welbeck, Pereira and Cleverley, just to mix up the game or something, because it was going nowhere. Nothing was happening. But we do win a free kick here, and the header is won, I think, by Pereira there at the edge of the box, but just straightly easily into the keeper's hands, who I think actually they got Verips in goal, I think, rather than Dean Henderson. So obviously Dean Henderson had a shocker against Liverpool, but Tom Cleverley, can he get a shot away? He can get a shot away. Interesting technique there from Tom Cleverley, deciding to go kind of with the outside of the foot when it was on his left foot. I think he just cut across it probably a little bit too much. But yeah, this game has been a struggle, I'm not going to lie. Just a really difficult game to break down teams. But Sheffield United moving in to the last embers of the game, and they do get the ball away to Chris Basham. He's a centre-back. What the hell is he doing up there? And I think we've been rescued by the offside flag. I can't even say his name. Basham, the centre-back, kind of meandering upfield. I think Ben Foster just absolutely KO'd the dude. And wow, I think we got away with that. He was very just offside. And it looks like, unless they do anything crazy, we will close that game away with a 1-0 win. And what a great way to end the episode. We didn't start it in the best way against that defeat in the Carabao Cup, but we do rescue it with 2 important wins, 1 away and 1 at home in the Premier League. A great result for us. And really good goal from Doucouré. It's good to see some other players scoring. Just before we end the episode, I just want to show you the tables. As I was saying, obviously after the patch, the teams are kind of recalibrating now that the better teams are doing better than they were before. But as you can see from my table, it's still very weird. We've got Man City and Man United in the bottom 3, which is very rare to see. And we find ourselves in 4th position in the Champions League spot. So it'll be interesting to see as the games progress how we do. But hope you guys have been enjoying these episodes. I've definitely been enjoying creating them, and I'm excited to see what we can do with this Watford team. And I think it'll be interesting to see what happens with the patch as well, how the teams, the better teams progress at least. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Hope you guys are enjoying FIFA 20 and all the content on my channel. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you on another one.